she should not be wearing those pants.
I'd say push her down the stairs.
Push her down the stairs. Push her down the stairs. That's it. All right.
Daddy, I can't marry him. I'm sorry. I just don't love him. Well, it matters to me.
Rachel is on the phone with her dad. We can only hear what Rachel is saying, but from her responses, we can infer what her father is saying. Let's look at 2 of Rachel's lines. 1, I just don't love him. 2, well, it matters to me. Notice how Rachel emphasizes certain words in these sentences. This is called word stress, and it helps convey the most important information in a sentence. In the first sentence, I just don't love him, this emphasizes that her feelings and opinions are what matter in this situation, not someone else's. In the second sentence, well, it matters to me. The stress on me shows that Rachel is asserting her own perspective and feelings as important. These sentences give us context clues about what her father might be saying on the other end of the line. By emphasizing me, Rachel is likely responding to her father's suggestion that love isn't necessary for marrying a wealthy man. Her response shows that, to her, love is crucial, no matter the man's wealth.
It's like all of my life, everyone has always told me, you're a shoe. You're a shoe, you're a shoe, you're a shoe. And then today I just stopped and I said, what if I don't want to be a shoe? What if I want to be a purse, you know, or a hat? No, I don't want you to buy me a hat. I'm saying that I am a hat. It's a metaphor, Daddy.
You can see where he'd have trouble.
A metaphor is a way to describe something by saying it is something else, showing that they share similar qualities. It makes descriptions more vivid and helps explain ideas in a relatable way. How can you use a metaphor like Rachel's? Everyone says I'm a tree, stuck in one place. But what if I want to be a bird, free to fly around? They always say I'm a rock, strong and unchanging. But what if I want to be water, flowing and adaptable? Life is a journey. This means that life is like a trip, full of experiences and destinations. Life is a stage. This means that life is like a theatrical play where people play different roles and present themselves in various ways depending on the situation. He has a heart of stone. This means that he is very unfeeling or cold-hearted. The classroom was a zoo. This means that the classroom was very noisy and chaotic. Her voice is music to my ears. This means that her voice is very pleasant to listen to.
I gotta do what that guy couldn't. I gotta take the leap. Okay, not a perfect metaphor, because for me it's fall in love and get married, and for him it's death.
Actually, that is a perfect metaphor.
Not every sardine is meant to swim, son.
I don't understand fishing metaphors.
What did I say?
Look, Daddy, it's my life. Well, maybe I'll just stay here with Monica.
Well, I guess we've established she's staying here with Monica.
Established in this context means that it has been determined or decided. Monica's sarcastic tone in saying, "We have established that she'll be staying here with Monica," suggests the decision was made without discussion. She is reluctant or both. The sarcasm highlights disbelief or irony about the situation.
So what are you guys doing today?
We're doing it.
What about you?
Mr. Bigweld's disappeared and you're just sitting here.
I think that's already been established.
Well, I gotta find out what happened.
Isn't this amazing? I mean, I have never made coffee before in my entire life.
That is amazing. Congratulations. While you're on a roll, if you feel like you gotta make like a Western omelet or something. Although, actually, I'm really not that hungry this morning.
On a roll is an informal phrase used to describe a state of consistent activity, momentum, or success. You closed 3 big deals this week? You're really on a roll. You've written 3 chapters today. You're on a roll. You've been talking nonstop for the last hour. You're really on a roll.
Prepare to feel the wrath of Buford.
Don't bring that smack talk around here. This is my house.
Technically, it's our garage.
She's on a roll.
Would you possibly have any time for me to pick your brain?
Let's see, today's Thursday. Thursday nights I eat pizza from Giacomo's. Sausage, mushrooms, light olives.
Great. I'll bring it to your place. I have the address.
What a nice girl.
Sheldon, do you see what just happened here?
Yes, I'm getting a free pizza. I'm on a roll.
That wasn't a real date. What the hell do you do on a real date?
Shut up and put my table back.
Okay. All right, kids, I gotta get to work. If I don't input those numbers, doesn't make much of a difference.
Chandler often uses humor and playful language. Calling his friends kids injects fun into the conversation. Many people have heard parents say, "All right, kids, I'm off to work." Chandler's use of this phrase taps into that common experience, making the scene relatable and funny.
So, like, you guys all have jobs?
Yeah, we all have jobs. See, that's how we buy stuff.
Yeah, I'm an actor.
Wow. Would I have seen you in anything?
Oh, I doubt it. Mostly regional work.
Okay, unless you happen to catch the Wee Ones production of Pinocchio.
Look, Geppetto, I'm a real live boy.
Rachel's question, "Would I have seen you in anything?" uses the perfect conditional tense. Would I? This part shows that Rachel is asking about a possible situation. Have seen. This means at some time in the past up to now. You in anything. This asks if Joey has been in any shows or movies Rachel might have watched. Why this tense? Rachel is asking if, at any point in the past until now, she might have seen Joey's acting work. The perfect conditional tense, would have seen, is used to talk about a possible past event that relates to the present. To understand it better, you could rephrase the question in a more direct form. Is it possible that I have seen you in anything? Examples. Would I have met you before? Is it possible that we met at some time in the past? Would I have heard your music? Is it possible that I heard your music before? Would I have read any of your books? Is it possible that I read your books before?
So, like, you guys all have jobs?
Yeah, we all have jobs. See, that's how we buy stuff.
Yeah, I'm an actor.
Wow. Would I have seen you in anything?
Oh, I doubt it. Mostly regional work.
Doubt. Doubt is feeling unsure or uncertain about something.
No doubt about it. Every dog should have a boy.
Do you believe we'll ever meet again?
I do not doubt it. Nor that we shall smile.
Regional work for an actor. Regional work refers to acting jobs that are specific to certain geographic areas, typically outside the major entertainment hubs like Hollywood or New York City. Regional work for an actor includes various acting opportunities specific to a certain geographic area, such as local theater, regional films, commercials, touring productions, and performances at local events.
Yeah, I'm an actor.
Wow. Would I have seen you in anything?
Oh, I doubt it. Mostly regional work.
Okay, unless you happen to catch the Wee Ones production of Pinocchio.
Look, Geppetto, I'm a real live boy.
I will not take this abuse.
You're right, I'm sorry. Once I was a wooden boy, a little wooden boy.
In this context, when Joey says, "I will not take this abuse," In this scene, abuse is used humorously by Joey to describe the playful and harmless teasing from his friends. It's an exaggerated way to say he's had enough of their jokes, adding to the comedic effect of the interaction. Breakdown of the scene. Teasing. Monica and Chandler joke about Joey's small acting gigs. Joey's reaction. He dramatically says, "I will not take this abuse," using abuse to refer to their jokes. Humor. The humor comes from Joey pretending the teasing is a big deal when it's actually harmless fun.
So how you doing today? You sleep okay? Did you talk to Barry? I can't stop smiling.
I can see that. You look like you slept with a hanger in your mouth.
When Rachel tells Monica that she looks like she slept with a hanger in her mouth, she's humorously suggesting that Monica's smile is excessively wide and possibly forced or unnatural. The imagery of a hanger being stuck in someone's mouth implies that the person's mouth is being held open in an exaggerated smile, which can be interpreted as overly cheerful or fake.
I can't stop smiling.
I can see that. You look like you slept with a hanger in your mouth. Guess what?
You got a job?
Are you kidding? I'm trained for nothing. I was laughed out of 12 interviews today.
Expression, trained for nothing. Meaning, to feel like your skills or education are not useful or applicable. Rachel feels like she doesn't have the right skills or training for any job. She thinks her abilities are not useful for the job she's applying for. Rachel's line, "I'm trained for nothing." Simplified, I don't have any skills or training that people want. Expression, laughed out of. Meaning, to be rejected or dismissed with laughter and mockery. Rachel went to 12 job interviews, but people didn't take her seriously. They thought she was not suitable for the jobs and laughed at her. Rachel's line, "I'm trained for nothing. I was laughed out of 12 interviews today." Simplified, people laughed at me and didn't take me seriously in 12 interviews today. Laughed out of, meaning, to be dismissed with ridicule. Usage, she was laughed out of the meeting when she suggested flying cars. Practice, imagine proposing something unusual and how people might laugh and reject the idea. Trained for nothing, meaning to feel unqualified or unprepared for available opportunities. Usage, after studying art history, he felt trained for nothing in the job market. Practice, think of a situation where someone might feel their skills are not needed or valued. Learn how to use multiple adjectives to describe a noun effectively. When describing a noun, you can use a list of adjectives to provide a more detailed and vivid description. The adjectives are usually separated by commas. Example, the dog was big, fluffy, and friendly. Adjectives, big, fluffy, and friendly, describe the dog. Noun, dog, is the noun being described. Exercise, choose a noun and describe it using 3 adjectives. Noun, cake. Adjectives, delicious, matcha, layered. Example sentence, the cake was delicious, matcha, and layered. Lesson 2, hyphenating adjectives. Rachel created her own list of adjectives by using hyphenated adjectives. 1, I don't need a job. 2, I don't need my parents. 3, I've got great boots. The sentence, they're my, I don't need a job, I don't need my parents, I've got great boots. is a stylistic way of emphasizing independence and self-sufficiency, with a special focus on the boots. Hyphenated adjectives are created by combining two or more words with hyphens to act as a single adjective describing a noun. This often makes the description more specific and avoids ambiguity. Steps to create hyphenated adjectives. 1. Identify the concept. Decide on the specific characteristic you want to convey. 2. Combine words. Use words that together provide a clear description. 3. Use hyphens. Connect the words with hyphens to show they function as a single adjective. Examples in the sentence. 1. I don't need a job. This phrase emphasizes that the speaker does not need a job to feel complete. Here, I don't need a job acts as an adjective describing a state of independence. 2. I don't need my parents. Similarly, this emphasizes independence from parents. 3. I've got great boots. This stresses the possession of great boots as an important aspect of Rachel's identity. Example, original sentence. She wore a dress that was brightly colored and had a flowery pattern. Hyphenated version. She wore a brightly colored, flowery pattern dress. Hyphenated adjectives. Brightly colored and flowery patterned. Noun, dress.
They're my new, I don't need a job, I don't need my parents, I've got great boots.
How'd you pay for them?
Credit card.
And who pays for that?
My father.
Come on, you can't live off your parents your whole life.
I know that. That's why I was getting married.
Live off means relying on something or someone for your needs. Examples. 1. He lives off his parents' money. He uses his parents' money to live. 2. They live off their savings. They use their saved money to live. 3. The tribe lives off the land. They use the land's resources to live.
Come on, you can't live off your parents your whole life.
I know that. That's why I was getting married.
All right, you ready?
I don't think so.
Oh, come on. Cut.
Welcome to the real world. It sucks. You're gonna love it.